Hey, I ain't gonna say too much. Just making dinner, butter chicken, ginger ale. You feel me? I ain't gonna say too much. I ain't trying to say too much. Pineapple on pizza. Well, I could do pineapple on pizza as long as there's bacon involved. If there's bacon and onions involved on it, I can do that. If we're just talking straight pineapple, I feel like that is nasty work. Like not inedible, but just like, come on, we need range. We need a range of flavor on pizza. If we're just doing straight cheese and pineapple, because that's all you're getting at the end of the day if you're doing just pineapple. Cheese, sauce, and pineapple, really. It's not it's not enough range of flavor if you ask me. What's up, Gabs? Gabs, what do you think about that? Pineapple on pizza. What are your thoughts on pineapple on pizza? How long did it take you to grow your locks? They look sweet. Thank you. I appreciate you. This has taken me about 11 years. I officially started growing my hair out in 2014. And it's actually like at least the second time I've grown my hair out in my life. My hair was long when I was younger too, but my mom made me get it cut because I was not taking care of it properly. But one day I grew up, I got responsible, and I learned how to take care of my hair. What's up, Gunner Stubfield says shake 'em type shit. Everyone subscribe to my YouTube channel. I live stream every day. I am an American songwriter, actor, media personality, and overall entertainer who has a life mission, a unique mission of helping alleviate some of the pain, suffering, and boredom in the world through art and entertainment. If you can get jiggy with that, you can get jiggy with me. Have you counted them? Yes. So actually there's excuse me, still getting over a cold. 166 locks. Well, if I'm remembering correctly, without going to the note, because I wrote it down in my note, 166 locks. Hate my life and I don't want to live, so I'm going to put a fork in a. Liam, that's not what we want to see. That's a terrible thing to see. You. What is going on, soft gangsta? What's going on? SG, we got a little bit of a new crowd in here right now. Liam, I'm gonna have to ask you to put things that are more positive in the live stream because yourself included, people really need everyone putting their best foot forward right now, more than ever. Everyone, I'd like to welcome SG, aka the Soft Gangster. Lots of love for that woman right there. Now she vibing out. We over here on the East Coast. We're reporting live from the East Coast. And yeah, just a modest little Monday. Love you too, SG. Just a modest little Monday live stream. Do you like leftovers? You know, I'm really grateful for leftovers because I still have a little bit of food left over from St. Patty's Day. And I also have some Indian food left over from last night. All I need to do is make some more chicken and we're all set. What's going on? Hi, what time is it? It is 10:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over here on the East Coast and whatnot. It is 10:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Preston, what's up? On time to see what time is it where you are. And once again, everyone, if you are new to this face, voice, and YouTube channel, please do me the biggest solid you could do. It is free at charge to you, free 99. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Double tap that screen to like the live stream. I'm an American songwriter, actor, media personality, and overall entertainer who has a unique life mission of helping alleviate some of the pain, suffering, and boredom in the world through art and entertainment. So tap in with me. Tap in with me. We are leaving tomorrow to go to Universal. Let's go. Oh, man. Oh, man. I need to go to Universal sometime, man. I'm gonna put a trip together. I'm gonna schedule something. I like that new tat on your finger. Oh, I appreciate you, Playboy. Yeah. Sexy, man. When it comes to knuckle tats, it's a little tricky to avoid agitating them. So what I do recommend is using Hustle Butter, because I might already have to get a touch up, and I have been using Hustle Butter, but between putting my hands inside of tight pockets, having to use gloves at work, and every other thing people use their hands for. Congratulations on 100 subs. Let's go, Preston. Nah, that's big time. You know you can live stream too, right? I think you could have live streamed ever since 50 subscribers. But 100 subs, we in the triple digit club, baby. That's what I'm talking about, Preston. Preston, do you have TikTok? Do you happen to have TikTok? If you do have TikTok, I'd love it if you could follow me up there. I live stream on TikTok. I took the past couple days off. I've been sick. I think I asked you that before too, Preston, and you did say no. Well, if you're able to, it'd be cool if you made one and followed me up there. It's a little bit of a different feel, but I did carry over a lot of the same energy, a lot of the same plan. Yeah, Wepa man. Oh, there you go, Mr. Bro Joe. What's happening, Joe? Oh man, we just doing it well. The meme kid, are you gay? Everybody, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The meme kid, the answer is no. There you are. Now, if you proceed in a suspicious way, then you know we'll take care of you. But if you had an honest question, even you know what, even if you tapped into somebody's live stream and they happen to be gay, is that how you address them? Is that how you do it? But you're the meme kid, so I'm gonna move on. I can't. Straight pride. I got my girlfriend a Kendra Scott necklace for her birthday Wednesday. I never heard of Kendra Scott, but that sounds fancy. That's nice, man. What's up, Ender? Ender Gaming. The end is near. The end is near. Everyone, I just wanted to remind you that there are some oop, oop, there are some doors opening for us. There are some doors opening for us this week. They're already opening. They're already ajar so far. There are some huge doors opening for us this week. You said, I wish I could join the Discord. I wish you could too, bro. No problem. No, one of these days, right? One of these days. In some closing. That's right, Joe. Some doors opening, some closing. That's the way it goes. It's like those chase scenes through big houses in Scooby-Doo, the old school Scooby-Doo, you know, where they would run through this door, that shuts, and then go through this one. It's going to be a lot of that. What's happening, Aiden? Aiden, what's up? It's going to be a lot of that going on. That's cool, though. You know what I'm saying? Just stay focused, stay you, stay true. And everything will just it'll be just fine or go the way it's supposed to go. I subbed. Love your live. Thank you, Aiden. Love, man. I appreciate you, Aiden. Stay true to you. Keep doing your thing. We just like to have fun. We just rock out. Hey, Aiden. Aiden, where'd you get that font from? I want to use that font. That's a cool font. I want to go camping soon, so bad. I want to go camping so bad. SG, I took a nap today. I napped from my gosh. I want to say from 6. I want to say from 6 to 9. Yeah, I napped. And yeah, I didn't feel too well, so I stayed home from work. Nah, you can hear me though. Are you religious, by the way? I hear Morgan Wallen in the background. You got good taste in music. I appreciate you. Morgan Wallen does have a couple dope songs that I've come across, but that was actually an advertisement, or as they would say in the UK, an advertisement. I don't listen to Morgan Wallen regularly, but I'm always down to dive into, a catalog I'm not used to, especially when I'm aware that the artist is genuinely talented. Am I religious? See, that's a tricky question for me to answer. I'll say why. I don't attend church regularly. However, I do believe in God, the energy we know as God. When I read verses from the Bible, I can see that book has held up against the test of time for a reason. It's because it is ancient scripture and it pertains to human nature, and some of the mystical things in life apart from science. So what I'm saying is, when it comes to human nature, some things will never change. Some things will stay consistent through the duration of the existence of humankind. And the Bible reflects that. The Bible reflects that. There is a lot of lessons in the Bible that existed way before any of us were even thought of. And you can look around in your world today and see that it is still very prevalent. It is still very real. It still exists. You can see it. You can feel it. You can experience it. What's happening, Bill? What's going on tonight? Thank you for tapping in, man. We're just chopping it up a little bit. I'm about to make some chicken in a second. Because what I have here is I got some butter chicken. I love Indian food. I got some butter chicken. And they never really give you enough chicken, do they? I feel like they didn't give me enough chicken. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying we're going to need more chicken than that. And I bought some chicken from Stop and Shop today. I'm going to just cook it up. I'm going to throw it in the sauce. It's always sauce, Joe. It's always sauce. I'm gonna just make some extra chicken. I'm going to throw it in the sauce. I'm going to mix it up. And I'm gonna put it over some rice, man. We're gonna call it a night. Hey, my brother, Mark Vinyls was happening. And what's going on, Walt? What's going on, Walt? If you are new to the live, if you're able to please like the live stream, I appreciate that, Walt. Love, bro. Love, bro. Yeah, everybody, I took the day off from work today. I wasn't feeling the best. I didn't feel like being in a lab full of germs and blood specimens and urine specimens and COVID tests was the healthiest place for someone recovering from feeling a little under the weather to be around. But I did have an acting gig today, which I wasn't really needed in. I kind of just got, I was hired to hang out on the sideline and network with people, which was awesome because I networked with some really cool people today with some really cool skills and cool experiences. Did you tell Chad about our outing the other night? What a time. I'm gonna call it. Honestly, nah, bro. I didn't even get into depth. I didn't even get into depth about our outing. We got to talk about it. Do you have a side job from singing and acting? Well, my full-time job, which I fund most of my expenses, the way I pay for most of my expenses, I work in a lab inside of a hospital. I have a per diem job as well that I am actually an actor. I'm a medical actor, if you will. I work in the simulation center at a different hospital, and I act like somebody, I assume a role of a character, and I'm like, oh, my back's hurting. I got a wife and kids. It's rough stuff, stuff like that. MV, I definitely got to tell everybody about our outing. Yeah, no, it's dope. It's a dope opportunity, SG. I'm excited. I'll be going to that job both Wednesday and Thursday. I'll be going to that job. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. It's always great vibes over there because everybody loves the work they're doing. And stuff like that, when you love the work you're doing, it creates and promotes a positive and happy environment. IDK, where would we even start? Your stream, I'll let you give them the quick synopsis of your local celeb, sexy exy. Ah, man. Just some dude. It's on when I see you, no. Tanika, I'm sick. What do you want from me? I'm sick. Guys, oh my goodness. Unbelievable. And you should see how rough she is with me at work. She's rough. I'm under the weather. Tanika, you saw the weather today. I needed an umbrella for it. I was under the weather. How dare you get sick? I did face emoji. I don't know what that says, Aiden. Does anyone know what Aiden said? Aiden, you got an interesting way of writing. Actually, I'm going to slow down to read what you're saying. Yeah, Envy, stick around. We're waiting for some more. We're waiting for some more of the OGs to tap in. I don't know where Carly's at. Swerve and Murray, you still here? My brother said, polio papa. Hey, man, shout out to New England when you got all 4 seasons. You know what I'm saying? Actually, we got all 5 seasons in New England, man. We got all 5 seasons in New England. We got spring, summer, fall, winter, and MV season, you dig? Oh, you said face emoji. Image. Emoji. Just been a bad day. Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? You already know I got a prayer in the air for you. We take the good with the bad. We take the happy with the sad. You know what I'm saying? It's best you got the, you know what I'm saying, the bad day, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Not your favorite day. It's best you got that out the way because it's only going up from here. Doors. We've been talking about, yo, you know what I'm saying? Me, Joe's, SG, we've been talking about doors. Doors. It's like running through one of those houses in the OG Scooby-Doo cartoon. You know what I'm saying? When they're running from the villain. And you see them running through the hall, doors opening, doors closing, doors opening, doors closing. We're going to be seeing a lot of that. And let some of those doors from bad rooms close. and be brave enough to open the door to a room you've never been in before so you can explore. You never know. Merv's a damn water whipper. Merv's a goddamn water whipper. That's what Merv is. That's what Merv is. Keys open doors. What's gone? Keys open doors. What's gonna open yours? West Side Parlor. That's tough. That's tough. Maybe all I need is some freshly prepared snapper to get me back on track. You sound a little Caribbean. That's some Caribbean stuff right there. Or maybe kind of Latin, Latino. That definitely sound Caribbean though. You know what I'm saying? As some of y'all might know, my stepdad's Jamaican. I've been to Jamaica before, and you know, Jamaicans are big on red snapper and red stripe beer. Yee-hoo! I can cook you some fresh snapper. Swerve and Merv for the win. Swerve and Merv for the win. Aiden, where you from? Where you from? Guys, I'm trying to watch some more Flapjack tonight. What are you thinking? You ever thought about opening like a food truck? Oh, for Merv. That'd be a great idea. Everybody, at the end of the day, if you're not locking in, you'll be clocking in for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? So, like, make these things happen. Make these things happen. Merv, I can really see you doing that. You know, you can do whatever you want. Actually, Merv, we need your help. We need your help. Merv, we need your help. We were talking last night, and we need a new sound for our soundboard. We need a new sound. Big bucks. I hope you get into the Bitcoin and stock market life. I appreciate that, Preston. I already dabble in cryptocurrency and stocks somewhat. I have a lot of knowledge on them. I didn't want to say knowledge. I have a good amount of knowledge on them, but not as much as I'd like. Yeah, that's what I want to say. And I'd love to exchange notes with you. I'd love to exchange notes with you. Absolutely. I'm not sure if my email's available or not on my YouTube, but I definitely like to talk. Mark Vinyls is pretty knowledgeable about cryptocurrency and stocks as well. So you might want to bounce your notes off of him as well. Yeah, we love to talk. We love to talk about stuff like that. I missed you too, Tanika. Thank you. I'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow. You know, rain or shine. I gotta get to it. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna drink some orange juice. I bought some orange juice. I have some NyQuil. You know, I'm gonna get enough rest. I know I'm gonna get enough of it, and we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen. That's just what we do. I did face emoji. Can do this too. Do. Yeah, where you from, Aiden? My bad. I'm getting caught back up with the chat. Yeah. We need a new sound on the soundboard. I'm waiting for the usuals. I don't know where they at. I don't know where they are. Merv. Merv, Merv, you have any idea where Carly, Debbie, Devin is? And where's Ray? MV, we're gonna tell the story soon. It's gonna be story time. Where do you live? I live in Richlands, VA. You live in Richmond or Richland? But I live in Connecticut. I'm a New England native. Shout out to Virginia, man. Hop on into the yacht. Let's go on a voyage. Embark on a victorious voyage with us. Preston said he's gonna spam that. Tim Allen, yeah. Highlands, VA. What about you? Yeah, Connecticut. Oh, there's Carly. We found her. Hey, Carly. The gnarly Carly. Merv, Tim Allen. No, we got everybody here. We can do story time. I know we might be missing a person or two, but we don't want to, we don't want to jam everybody up. He said Richlands, Virginia. Got Mike in here. Oh, Carly, my bad. He said Carly is here. My bad, Carly. I was catching up with the chat. Turn back around 180, rolling. Mark, just like gambling, you got to be smart and careful. It's true. Multi-millionaire turned homeless. learn. You got to learn from these lessons, Preston. You got to learn from these lessons, man. You know what I'm saying? The wise man learns from other people's mistakes. The foolish man learns from his own. I haven't drank orange juice in a while. Bacardi ruined it all. You are crazy. Authentic orange juice is an elixir. Authentic orange juice is an absolute elixir. Swerve and Merv. Where's Merv? I came from my house, Merv. Carly, where did you come from, my link? Let's reach the consensus through an open communication. The consensus. But yes, MV, you still there? It's story time. It's story time. Hey, H2 Bros. Yes. H2 Bros and Liz got in for story time. Let's tell some story time, everybody. I'm gonna tell you about the past couple days. You might have top chat turned on and not live chat. No, I do. I have all messages on. I was just like missing some. I was missing some. All right, so everyone, let's see. So Friday, I don't even remember what happened on Friday. I think I had Friday off. I did have Friday off. What did I do on Friday? Friday. Okay, yes. Now I remember. Friday, I just had like a cool like taco night, And the next day, I knew that I was doing Stanford. I was doing Stanford, Connecticut, to appear on Mike and Friends podcast, which is a dope podcast. You know what I'm saying? Cool, awesome guy. Hell of a producer. He does very, very, very good. He does a great job. And I appeared on his podcast and had a blast. That was at the Stanford Town Center. Shout out to Stanford, Connecticut. As G, I've been telling you, Stanford's where it's at. And his podcast studio is right inside the mall. And I already hit up MV. I put MV in the loop, and I let him know like, yo, I'm gonna be in your neck of the woods. I'm gonna be in your neck of the woods. So I remember we weren't sure if it was gonna work out, if things were gonna line up. But by the time I was done, with the podcast and kind of strolling around Stanford a little bit, getting some gas, I peeped my phone on. I got a text. You know what I'm saying? That was Mark Vinyls, and he said he just wrapped up dinner with his family, and that he was gonna be around soon. And I was just like, shoot, you know what I'm saying? I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here. You feel me? I'm just like, I'm glad like, he found a pocket, I found a pocket, and we put both our hands in our pockets, you know what I'm saying? And we pulled out some plans, you did? Connecticut, we love you, yay, man, we love NY, we love PA, we love GA, we love TX. As you got it sounding like Dora the Explorer. Hop on in, we're going on the voyage. So I went and I linked MV, you know what I'm saying, and off rip we went to a very, very special spot. We went to a gas station. You see, I'm in a group chat with MV where he sends Bible scriptures daily, and I love that because it keeps me on point. It's good to see because there's a lot of adversity I face on a day-to-day basis. And when you're matched with natural adversity as well as, maneuvering social media, you know me, I like to post on social media, and some things are cool to see, but you don't want to doom scroll. You don't want to indulge in too much. It's brain rot. It's bad for you. So between that and then making sure you're surrounding yourself with the right people, there's a lot of energy suckers. There's negative Nancy's. Just maneuvering through all that, it's nice to be able to look at your phone, and besides bills needing to be getting paid, deadlines needing to be met, you're actually seeing some good word. You feel me? Some love, some lovely quotes. Actually, one of my boys just texted me. He said he's been reading The Art of Seduction, and he asked me what my favorite chapter is. I can't quite call it. I don't own The Art of Seduction anymore. I think Mark, if I'm not mistaken, you know what I'm saying, did I gift it to you? I either gifted it to Mark or somebody. I think it was Mark, but I definitely would like to get another copy. But I couldn't say what my favorite chapter of The Art of Seduction is, but there's like lessons from it that will forever stick with me. SG, what happened? And Merv, by the way, just a little side note, we definitely need your help with a new sound in on the soundboard. It's the Tim Allen. You remember that shit from Home Improvement? It was happening, Ray. Ray was happening. Yeah, The Art of War, Sun Tzu. I got that written in my notes. I need to get that book as well. But back to the story. MV and I link up. We go to the gas station. He was intending to introduce me to somebody that the person that actually put him onto the quotes, and he wasn't there at the gas station at the time. But we did bump into 3 misguided young boys. One of them had like an electric bike that looked like a dirt bike, and the other 2 were on foot legging it. And if you could just hear their language, the language that these young boys were using, vulgar, off-putting, nasty stuff. But you could see in their eyes and deep down inside that, you know, they was just misunderstood. They didn't know what to do. They didn't know anything about what's what. They don't even know themselves. That's how little they knew. And it was a thing of beauty right there in that parking lot. We had the parking lot on smash, you know. They saw Mark Vinyls and I. They liked they liked our appearance. They felt our energy. We were coming from a loving place, and we took some time to give them good game. They're tapped in with us on our socials now, and you know, when I walked back out the gas station from chopping it up with Mark, by the time I got back out there, they were listening to Vince McMahon. So it was just a dope encounter, and from there, we saluted the young lads. We told them to stay in school. You know what I'm saying? Keep loving their heart, God in their life, and beauty on their mind. And to, you know what I'm saying, stay out of all that negative, toxic behavior. You feel me? We told them to stay out of that negative, toxic behavior. So we actually we did spin the block. I don't know if we visited the bar and then saw him, or if it was before the bars, but it might have been before the bars. But we did revisit that gas station, and I actually got to meet the gentleman that put Mark on to the Bible quotes, and it was an absolute pleasure. Positive dude, ray of sunshine. You could tell he had a very unique, resilient, and fluid energy. You know, he was multitasking very well. He was upbeat, welcoming, and warm. And I didn't have too much time to personally speak with him, but I did warmly welcome him as well. And I gave him one of my business cards. We did spin the block like a Tasmanian Devil, like a Beyblade, like a dreidel. We spun the block. We went back to the gas station, and by the time we went back to the gas station, the gentleman that Mark was wanted me to meet had been there. And after you know, we chopped it up with him. I remember had to put a little bit more money on the meter. You know what I'm saying? The parking. And Mark wanted to show me this spot. He wanted to show me this spot, tequila bar. It was a tequila bar. And I met a nice lady named Justine there. She's a bartender there. She's also an author of a book. You remember the name of her book, Mark? I forget the name of her book, but I forget the name of her book, but it's shadow work. It's shadow work stuff. It's shadow work stuff. I think some of you guys would actually like that. It's shadow work. And she had a book. She had books. She has literature about shadow work, and she was very welcoming. She was talking to, Mark and her had known each other for a while, but he introduced me. He introduced us to each other, and I liked her. She had a very dainty way about her. Not so dainty because she does exercise. She made that clear, but what I'm saying, just how she is, and free spirited, down to earth kind of vibe. I liked it, and she was very very open to just talking about whatever, and we spoke about social media marketing. For any of us that use the interwebs in that way, social media marketing is big. It's big time. And I love me some champagne too, SG. Come on now. Uh, and we pretty much just sat in that bar until it was too busy for us to just sit there in peace anymore, because it ended up filling up. Mind you, that was a Saturday. Yep, that was a Saturday night. So I networked with her. I got a cool drink. It was a mix between a Moscow Mule and like maybe it was a mix between a Moscow Mule and a margarita, I want to say. And yeah, shout out to wine. I love wine. Shout out to Hawk Ridge Winery, right in Watertown, Connecticut, 28 Plungus Ave. You can really drop down and get your eagle on over at Hawk Ridge Winery, man. I got love for them. If you ever went through my vlogs, I did a vlog over there at Hawk Ridge Winery, and I performed at their Winter Ball, 2025 Winter Ball, in February for Valentine's Day. Lots of love for Jeff McHugh and the whole crew. Shout out to Carly Mattisavage, Jeff McHugh's fiance. But shout out to our Carly too. But yes, back to the story though. We ended up piecing out Justine. Sean, you have an eagle tat? Not yet. I was talking to my tattoo artist about it though, because I have a note in my phone that shows like all the tats I've ever wanted, and every time I link with him, I like scrolling through it with him because it was dope. Like this was written in the notes, and every time I do, I fulfill a tattoo that's in the notes. I just go ahead and highlight it, delete or backspace, and it's just like mission accomplished. But I look forward to getting a cool eagle tat in the near future. But Mark and I ended up migrating to another bar after this one. So we wished, we bid Justine adieu. We said farewell, tapped in on socials. As I said, Mark and her already knew each other, already locked in. But her and I ended at least exchanging Instagrams, and I put her on to some of my music. She put me on to some music that some of her friends make. That I still need to listen to in entirety. And Mark showed me the way, you know what I'm saying? He showed me the ropes around the roads. And we ended up going to a different bar, inspired by a buffalo. There was a buffalo head on the wall. Like, you know how you have the classic moose head mounted on the wall or a buck head mounted on the wall? It was a white buffalo's head mounted on the wall. And before we actually walked past the spot before we went to all these places, and MV told me, okay, we'll get some food first, but then we'll spin the block. We'll spin the block and we'll come back there. And it's funny, it was the first place we saw, but it was our final destination. And as we approached it, MV said, watch this, watch this, watch. As soon as we walk in, we are going to completely offset the entire energy of the room. We're going to neutralize whatever energy was in there before. We are going to shake the room. It's going to be staggering. And, I looked at MV, you know what I'm saying? I preparing for everything he was saying. But, I told him too, I was just like, hey, bro, this point in the game, I'm used to it. So he led the way, he opened up the door, we walked through, and right then and there, mind you, he's wearing Mark, help me out. Were you wearing your heart-shaped glasses? I know I was wearing my black glasses with the spike studs. Let me put it on just so people can get a better idea. Because I know all the, I know Squad and them, I know Phone and them knows what I'm talking about. But I know some of the newcomers may not know. And what's going on, Jason Jensen? What's happening, friend? So I had these on as I walked in. Yep, the heart glasses are always on. It's protection right there. MV had his heart glasses on. I had these on. And, you know, bobbleheads. People turning, human beings turning into bobbleheads. Head spinning. And we ended up going to the southmost point of the bar. From the point of the bar that was closest to the front door, we went to the southmost point of the bar that is closest to the bathrooms. And we sat there for no more than 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And right away, a lovely couple approached us and took us on the ride for our lives. I'm talking about the most insightful, thorough, heartfelt, intellectual, high frequency, meaningful conversation that someone could ever ask for inside of a bar setting. Unprecedented. It was unprecedented. You don't see these kind of things coming. I've had a lot of conversations at bars. I've never had a conversation like this. We spoke about peace, love, and prosperity. We spoke about knowledge, wisdom, and God. It was very spiritual. It was very inviting. It was very friendly. In fact, it was a wonderful lady, by the way, wonderful lady. She encouraged me to take off my shades because she kept asking me to take off my shades. And I was just like, I can't. You know, she was like, hey, you have to. And I, a couple times I went like, and then she was like, your eyes are beautiful. They're beautiful. And I was like, thank you. And then she was like, no, you shouldn't be wearing shades. And as I got to know her more, I got more comfortable. And instead of having a conversation, a deep conversation with shades on, I did look her in her eyes. I hung these up on my shirt. And folks, through the duration of the evening, I felt her soul. I felt her energy. What she's about, what she's been through, what she means to do, who she's a child of. She's a child of God. And I told her about myself and what I'm all about. And she saw me. She saw into my soul. This is why she wanted me to take the shades off. You got to understand. This is why she wanted me to take the shades off. So she can see into my soul. And when she looked deep enough into my eyes, as I was speaking, as she was speaking, it brought her to tears. It brought her to tears. She kept being apologetic about crying. She kept saying, sorry, I was just like, don't be sorry. That's real. That's real. None of this is being faked. Steven Spielberg's not hiding around the corner. Alfred Hitchcock's not about to walk out and make a cameo. This isn't a Hollywood production. This isn't a Hollywood production. And her husband was really cool. Her husband was speaking with Mark for the most part. I was speaking to her for the most. It's funny because I spoke to her most of the time. Although I remember her husband's name easier than her name. almost want to get her name, but I guess it's not too important what her name is. Eyes are definitely the gateway to the soul. Absolutely right. Eyes are beautiful. MV said, damn, my memory is quite different. MV was clobbered, son. You're damn right your memory is different. Playboy was clobbered. Oh man, I'm glad you had floaties on because he was lost in the sauce. Nah, we was having fun, man. We was having fun. Uh, but yes, they this lovely couple did exchange information with us, and they encouraged us to come around more. And I learned that at least the wife is very involved in church, and uh she said whenever I need to talk, whenever I need to pray, to let her know. And I could tell from her mannerisms, from her demeanor, from our conversation, that she genuinely wants to see me win. And I genuinely want to see her win as well. Genuinely. Geeked up. No more for a bit. That's a fact. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's funny because that same weekend, the night before, I had the taco night. People are laying off the sauce. That's been a trend. So the night before that, actually, it was Friday night. I was hanging out at Willie's, and it was a taco night. We were vibing out, eating tacos, playing music, making TikToks, and she was kind of kablamo too. She got clobbered. She got clobbered. And I remember her saying the next day that she's not going to be drinking for a while. And you know what I'm saying? MV's got the same energy. And then come today, I did an acting gig in Prospect, Connecticut, at the Prospect Community Center, aka Prospect Parks and Recreation. And I was just a backup actor because they had everybody booked up, which is a shame. Shout out to everyone I met. But I was easily the most thorough and experienced actor there. And I was definitely in better shape than at least one person there. But it's okay. It's okay. I was actually happy I didn't have to get involved with the production in that way, in a way, because the way everyone was being portrayed, there was one star and then the rest were kind of like the stooges. And although it's just acting, I don't really want to be portrayed as a stooge on camera. So I was actually spared in that regard. Because there was definitely one athlete there that was obviously more athletic than I am. But the rest, debatable. And if I was in the production, I would have totally been a stooge. So I'm happy. I'm happy about that. But one of the gentlemen, cool people, one was a laser engineer. He went to school for engineering. He's a laser engineer. The other is actually a musician and producer. And the other is an actor. An actual actor. Like, SAG and all that. And we were able to just like communicate, network, and talk and learn from each other and share information. And it was an absolute pleasure. But at least two of those gentlemen said they don't drink anymore. At least two of those gentlemen said they do not drink at all anymore. They do not mess with the sauce. They stay out of that. And I found that interesting. I found that very interesting. People are focusing up, man. A lot of people are focusing up. And I respect it. I'm not saying I'm gonna put down alcohol today, but I am saying, you heard what Willie said. She's gonna take a break from drinking for a little bit. MV said he felt like taking a break from drinking for a little bit. Those gentlemen said they don't touch it at all no more, and it's real important. It's it's real important that people stay as sharp as possible in most situations to have the best outcomes, the most favorable outcomes. Merv said, I'm the type of dude to drink on a random night. Nothing wrong with that. It's so hot there right now. NZ. Stay cool, Carly. Make sure you drink your water. Where's Michi at? Where's Michi at with the water? Nelson. Outside. I'm relaxed now. Clobber, that word makes me giggle. It's clobbering time. The thing. Yeah, clobbered's a fun word. I like using that word. Gallo always calls it mangled when he gets real bud. But he was mangled. See, when you say mangled, I just like imagine like jacket leaning off you, glasses cocked to the side. After a while, night just mangled. How dare they? I call it getting clapped or sauce, maybe smacked or geeked. But yeah, after that, MV and I, what I'm saying, we chopped it up. Parted ways. What I'm saying? I brought MV back home. And I ended up driving to Prospect, went to a bonfire party and had some more fun. But one thing I noticed that I did was, that Mark and I did, we were given the opportunity from a lot of people to just like really have our music being given a shot. Or people just willing to pass us, here's my Spotify, type in your name, add it to a playlist. Let me listen to what you got. Said rubbing barbecue sauce. Fudged up is what we say. No, fugged up. Yep, fugged up. That's a fact. Fugged up. I love the NC New York lingo. Getting clapped might not have the most welcoming response. Probably not. I call it getting clapped or saw the smacked or geeked. Yeah, clapped is, I don't know. Zooted. Yeah, Zooted's been around forever. That's a fact. Bro said on my chicken. Rolling off a honey too. Or we call it getting deleted. Yo, getting deleted, yo. I like that one. I'm putting a honey in my henny, the goat. Wepa. Y'all talking about that honey pack? I'm such a square. Yeah, clap is crazy work. A rose bush attacked me. Ouch. Oh, Carly. Make sure you have your Neosporin and maybe some liquid bandage as well. That's good stuff. Merv said I get clapped all the time. Merv's suspicious. Merv, you like Roger from American Dad, ain't you? you like Stewie from Family Guy. You can't quite call it. You can't quite call it. You know what I mean? Well, SG, I speak to New Yorkers. Clap could mean a couple things. You know what I'm saying? If somebody got clapped, you know what I'm saying? Like, you dig? And there's another type of clapping. You know what I'm saying? There's another type of clapping. It all depends on the context. But I can't quite call it, man. He'll say that's the best. The wine got me slumped. That is, you get some good sleep off of that. You get some real good sleep off of that. Ray said, already, Merv? I mean, shoot, it's 11:33 where I'm at. If not now, then when? Clapped, I thought was like booty cheeks. Yeah, exactly. Shoot. I mean, it was like that Sexy Red music video, wasn't it? Bow, 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 bow. That's them booty cheeks. Bow, 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 bow. That's that booty meat. Oh, gosh. God help us. He just poured the one glass. Get it, Sexy. Yeah, Sexy Red not built bad at all. She's not built, but I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it. Still think she's hell spawn, but nothing wrong with the build. Can't be mad at her. Can't be mad. Remember, you there for that? Hey man, who's down for some flapjack? Who's down for some flapjack or some Ren and Stimpy tonight? Actually, I think I gotta wait on Debbie for the Ren and Stimpy. Debbie gets out of work in like another hour. Yeah, Merv's popping bottles. He's getting right to it. Let's watch Curb Your Enthusiasm. See, I'd like to start on something like that a little earlier. Yeah, the misadventures of Flapjack, man. Yeah, I'm hungry too. I'm about to make some food. Merv, where'd you go? We watched Flapjack last night and you left. Didn't even say goodnight. What's going on with you? Ray, you a real one, bro. See, I remember we the same age, Ray. So I remember, you know what I'm saying? Definitely cartoons were still like, cartoons like that, I'd say, finding ones like that was still valid when, you know, we was growing up, just watching stuff like that on Cartoon Network. But I can't lie, if they still made stuff like Flapjack today, I would tune into that, bro. Flapjack's a dope show. Like, I love it. I love Flapjack. Bro, I got a call, JK. Yeah, man, and Chowder was fire. Chowder, Chowder I thought was cool. It was solid. It wasn't my favorite, but I thought Chowder was cool. As she said, I forgot about Chowder. Now I remember Chowder. Honestly, I could like that's a staple in my mind, like Chowder. I can't forget about Chowder. Rada 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 rada. Got Chowder, Gazpacho. What that character used to say? Rada rada rada. Yeah, it was rada 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 rada. Boy, the fool. And Schnitzel, can't forget Schnitzel. That's a fact. That's a fact. I gotta put some hustle butter on. How did everybody feel about the misadventures of Flapjack? I loved it. It's shows like that that it makes me miss being a kid again, man. For real. Like I remember it was yes, me too. It makes me miss being a kid again. Like I didn't have to worry about so much. Just Flapjack on the TV. My mom's cooking in the kitchen. Nothing to worry about. And you know what? Deep down inside, deep down, there's still nothing to worry about. They just trying to trick us. Ain't nothing to worry about. Milady, more powder, Charles. More powder, Charles. More powder. 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 I'm finna make me a quesadilla on bro. Yo, he put that on bro though. Oh, that's on bro. Yeah, man. Oh shit. Deep. It's going SG. Haven't gotten a ride in almost 3 days but I'll get there. Oh, so you still on the way to Debbie's, Ray? Foul. Foul. You will get one tomorrow. It's all yours, Ray. It's all yours, bro. It's coming. It's coming. The ride will be tomorrow if it is part of the plan. And trust me, everything that's happening is part of the plan, Playboy. Don't nothing ever not go according to plan. Maybe sometimes it's just not what you planned. Divine, divine, divine. Yes, Joe. My brother Joe, man. Lots of love for Joe, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's a rare energy. Not everybody operating like that, man. Shout out to our lovely community, man. Not everybody operating like us, man. And I tell you like this though. Let's chop it up at the disco. Let's go ahead and not panic in the disco. Hashtag the voyage. I'm gonna get this chicken cooking. so I can get me some my last meal of the day. And I'm trying to watch some Misadventures of Flapjack with you. I'm trying to watch some Flapjack with you. I don't think I'm gonna do my TikTok live stream tonight, but I don't know. Maybe it depends. Oh, my candle! My candle just went out. No more candle. Hey, I just wanted to say peace, love, and prosperity, everyone. Peace, love, and prosperity. Yeah, it's the voyage, man. I'ma holla at you on the disco. You dig? Mm-hmm. Ah, nah, that's that new shit, SG. That's that new shit. Peace, love, and prosperity. Yes, yes, yes. Joe, see, hold on. I gotta screenshot this. I gotta screenshot this. No shades necessary. I like that though, like just the emojis for it too. I love the emojis for it, man. Peace, love, and prosperity. It's the voyage, y'all. We're talking to disco.